Arsenal fans are split right now. But today on Fan Friday, we're going to analyze everything. Some opinions are bold, some are uncomfortable, but it's going to cause some debate. This is tonight's Fan Friday. Welcome back to All About Arsenal. And this evening, we're going to take some time to just chill and cook. Let all the noise go away because right now I know Man United fans are like kind of the loudest in the world. It just takes me back to the time when Chelsea beat us 1-1. And after beating us 1-1, they went ahead to lose to Leeds United, lose to Sunderland, and they are still in the trenches right now. When they come to my house on Tuesday, they're going to get smoked. So yeah, My United fans have been in the trenches on that lifestyle with Ruben Amorim, and they're like those guys, that man in Shawshank Redemption, are managed to come out of the sewer to finally get some light, and all of a sudden they're making all that noise. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So today we're going to have our stream tonight with two new panelists, starting with Mr. Chobaz. How you doing, brother?
I'm great, man. I'm great. Thanks for this. It's a pleasure. That's all I can say. It's a pleasure.
Awesome. And of course, we have like our ghost in the other side still coming. I think, yeah, it's all dark and whatnot, but we can see a silhouette of him. Ramsey, how you doing, bro?
I'm okay. Sorry, I'm just coming from work and
okay.
I'm going to join this podcast. So I'm going home now to set up properly. Nice
Man,
meeting you guys here. Nice being on this platform.
You can't be doing this African timing thing.
Okay, we also have a couple of folks in the chat. King Clap Mendem. Good to see you, bro. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Today is Fan Friday. What we do here basically is to look at the questions that the fans have asked us, and we'll use our panelist opinion just to share our thoughts on it. I'm starting with you, Chuck Baz.
Wow,
I would say
that was quick.
What's your bold prediction for Arsenal for the rest of the season?
Man, you guys just put me on the hot seat already.
That's what's up, bro. That's how we roll here, man.
Wow, bold prediction. You know what? Yeah, I've been telling my mates all around me, we shouldn't be using the Q word. I don't want to be hearing the Q word right now. I guess you guys know what I mean by the Q word already. It's easy. Behave yourself. It's too early for that right now, honestly. But I do hope we win the league. It would be nice to add the Carabao to the list as well. And I don't want to sound too greedy. I don't mind that Champions League,
Yeah. And we also have Rory in the chat. How you doing, bro? Welcome back, man.
Yeah, I'm not too bad myself.
I'm really good, man. Of course, we have Farouk. Farouk is a Man United fan who loves this channel. He kind of roasted us last week, but of course he's saying the right word, right? And we should hit the button. So without further ado, Rory, Chokba just said his own. He was talking about winning the league and the Carabao Cup. And funny enough, even in the chat, King Clap also wants to win the league and the Carabao Cup. So King Clap and Chokbaz are in alignment that they want just the league and the Carabao Cup. What about you? What's a good prediction for the rest of the season, bro? Rory.
Yo, am I back? Like, Jesus Christ, my Wi-Fi is all over the place. I couldn't hear a bloody thing. I do apologize.
Yeah, that's fine. But did you hear the last thing I just said now?
There's like, I can hear you, but like there's a mad delay. And the audio.
Sorry about that, bro. So Chokbaz has given his thoughts on the Arsenal's bold prediction for the season, and we would like to hear yours now. So what do you think? What's your bold prediction for the rest of the season with what you have seen so far from August to January? Yeah, I think he's still having a lag.
Yeah.
Rory, do you want to quit and
Yeah,
come back?
I'll
Maybe
come
that
back.
might actually make you work this time. Okay, okay. So while we're waiting for Rory, Ramsey, can we hear from you on this question?
Well, like Chuck Bass said, he doesn't want to use the Q. He doesn't want to use the Q word. But personally, the league is the most important one, and the Carabao will be like a nice cherry on top. And also, we're one of the favorites in the Champions League. We've never won it, and I mean that would be a big ask to do. But why not?
Yeah, but Ramsey,
So
well, we're struggling to hear you a bit. Bear in mind that you're kind of on your right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but we still manage until you get home. So
all
then
right, all
again,
right.
even King Clap Clap was like, you're an African time. So so we're looking forward to you getting home and settling while we do this. But we'll still cook with you while you're on the road. At least we can appreciate the fact that
All right,
you're doing this while driving, but you need to be safe as well, bro. So
Yeah.
let's go to the next
all right. Thank
one,
you.
and I'll go with you on this again, Joe Baz. This
Hey,
one says,
what
which
about
player
your
has
own? What
has
about your own
disappointed you?
bold?
The,
What about
what?
your own bold prediction?
Me? No, 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 no. I'm gonna just keep quiet. I'm the
Come
host.
on,
I'll do what I like,
come.
bro.
No, 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 no. You can't escape from this, man. You can't. You cannot.
Okay, so right now, I think we should be able to win the Carabao Cup. I think we are good enough to win the league, and I think maybe when we get to the Champions League, we might just fall short, maybe in the final this time.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with you.
so
It's
yeah,
quite a
so I'm
lot of
just going to
variables for
yeah,
that
yeah, I'm
champion.
going to yeah. So what I want more than anything else, trust me, is the league. The last time Arsenal won the league, I was saying King's College Lagos. Bro, that's sad. That's sad. And because there was a time in my life where
Yeah.
the argument with my friends was all about I won last season, you're winning the next season, so I Wenger and Ferguson, we're all cooking and whatnot. Not knowing that the trenches were further down ahead. Then we got to that spell in 2005 where Vieira won the FA Cup for us. We didn't even know that it was going to take us another 9 years to even see a trophy again. You know? Then, of
Like,
course, even in the FA Cup final against Hull City, this madman considered 2 goals first.
I,
And he
I,
was,
I can't forget that day. I wasn't. I think I traveled with my parents. I think I went to for the guys in the chat. I traveled to
yeah.
I traveled to Akwa Ibom that day with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember why we traveled, but some family thing, and I missed the first half of the game.
Yeah.
But I remember checking the scores and we're two nil down. I was like, oh
To
no.
whole flipping city of all
Oh,
teams,
I
man.
said,
Like, come on,
man, see, to be honest, we've had our PTSDs.
bro.
It's been long. It's been long. I won't lie to you. It's been long.
Yeah, that whole city game we all watched our beer hugs, bro,
Ah,
bringing us some mad memories, man. Oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
god.
yeah,
So
yeah,
imagine
yeah.
after all that, see how loud the trophy parade for an FA Cup win had 250,000 fans in Islington, North London. Imagine if we win the Premier League or the Champions League. There will
Bro,
be no space anywhere, bro. Like
the
I
whole of London will be shut down. Trust me,
guy,
I'm telling you
I
this,
mean, I know for sure that I'll be floating on my way to work. Like I think I'm wearing Arsenal jersey for like maybe 3 weeks in a row. All sorts of jersey. Like the oppression. Trust me. My folks at work don't want Arsenal to win the league because the way I will cook,
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
But let's get to that point. We'll get there
We'll get
eventually.
there.
We'll
We'll
get
get
there.
there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Hi Rory, are you good now?
Hi, Laurie.
Rory,
Welcome back. You good?
No, am
can
I
you
all
hear
good
us?
now?
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I can
asking.
hear you.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
like
I think you sound good now.
previously,
Okay,
the audio
perfect.
was cutting out and I couldn't hear anything. So
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
That's
sorry
what were you
about
fine.
that, bro.
asking me again? Yeah,
So
happens
from
every
from from
stream.
what's
It's
going
fine,
on
but
from August to January right now, what's your bold prediction for the rest of the campaign?
yeah, my bold prediction. for the rest of the 25,
Mm-hmm.
26. It's difficult, you know, because like we're still in all 4 competitions, and if you predict us to win at least one of them, I don't think it would necessarily be bold because again we're expected to win something. So I don't think it could be necessary. I think it's got to be like at least one of the players, right? And probably say I'm going to say Gyökeres is going to bag at least 16 goals by the end of the season. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so we're going to go to the next
maybe
one.
Unlikely. Moment, you know, whether or not he's going to start.
No, but yeah, but I think he still has enough time to do that. I think he can still achieve it. He's on 9 now, right?
He's on 9 already, right?
Yeah, so he could. He could.
It's on 10. It's on 10, not 9. 10.
No, he's on 9.
competition.
Martinelli has 10.
In all competition.
10 in all competitions. 10, not 9.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you go back 15 of it. Unless you say 15 in the league, then I can still go ahead with that because he has only 5 in the league right now.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
That's fair.
This season, to be fair, but you know what? I'm going to stick with it. But you know, I meant in all competitions.
Okay.
So
15. Okay. I think that's doable.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, everyone's in the building. All set up and stuff, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Welcome back, bro. I guess we could just start with you here.
All right.
Which player disappointed you the most? I know I usually put some pictures here to kind of sway your thoughts, but it doesn't mean you have to use the same technique. You can actually have a contrary opinion and we'll be aligned. So to you, who has disappointed you the most this season, bro?
Who has disappointed me the most this season? I don't want to be overly critical or super harsh on
you. Can be critical, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're live now. We're not in the close-knit circle where you just say things as it just comes to your head. You have to be more diplomatic here. So I'll say Eberechi Eze. Like, I've expected more from him. Like, he doesn't impose himself in games, in my opinion. Like, Chokbas, were you with me at the Wolves game? No, I think you didn't come.
No, I didn't. I wasn't
at the Emirates.
No,
we expected him. That's after the sports game and some games like that. So Odegaard had come back already, but he started that particular game. So we expecting him like to come back and like pick the ball, but he had like fewer touches. I think he just had maybe a few more touches than Gyökeres, but he wasn't picking the ball. This was our midfielder, like our creative player that we expected to pick the ball and distribute. But most times he doesn't impose himself in games. That's how I see it. And the defensive aspect of his game, it feels like he has this. If I say lackadaisical attitude, it feels harsh. But I think he's the kind of player he is. It's just. It looks like he's nonchalant, he's lazy, but maybe that's his style. But sometimes you see the opponents like pressing you and you're not doing enough. So it just feels like he's lazy, but I don't think he's lazy. But I think I expect much more from him, and I think he's the one that's disappointed me a bit. That's
okay. Okay, and Farouk is like, well, he hardly even plays. So it's more of a case of in the games he has played. I know he had that awesome moment in North London Derby where he scored the hat-trick, no doubt. Then there was the win against Crystal Palace, his former club. But I think we expect more from him. And sometimes that laid-back attitude, I'm guessing from the fact that when he was at Crystal Palace, he had folks that were always willing to do the dirty work for him. Yeah. But now that he has come to a club like Arsenal, where everyone has to really slug it out out of possession, he has been found wanting. I know when I think about that game against Aston Villa, where he let Matikash free, some will say that he has been punished since then. But in all honesty, I'm aligned with you, Easy. I'm aligned with you. So before I go to your own opinion, Chobas, we have clap, and he said that Saliba has disappointed him because now it looks like Gabriel is leaving him way behind. I
No.
I disagree. I think I disagree with this because Saliba is someone that yes, he actually has even improved his game somewhat. He's even providing more support to us in attack. We're not really seeing that part of him in the past, you know. So, but then again, that's you see his opinion, so we have to respect that.
Yeah, so
We also said
Saliba,
that. Okay, go ahead.
Saliba's made
Bro.
less mistakes, by the way, than Gabriel this season. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, when you think about the pass he gave to Evan Nielsen, you know.
The
Yeah,
bomber
but
game.
Clap,
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I think Saliba's been underrated this season.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But then again, another thought that claps how easy is that Saliba doesn't have enough stamina required to play for us. He needs serious cardio. I don't know whether it's a stamina thing.
Can I come in now? Right?
Go
Sorry,
ahead, bro.
I don't like I don't like the slander against my boy. Yes, I know I like Eze and all, so my opinion might feel biased, but one thing we need to remember is he's coming from a team where they had less of the ball. They always had less of the ball. And he's coming to a structure where you're always going to be on the ball. And in fact, you know the question I'm going to throw at you guys? Have you seen Eze play in the England team?
Yeah,
he paid attention to
handful.
Big parts.
I don't think there's that much difference, you know.
Yeah, fair enough. But then again, that's a Ramsey's thought, and I think I'm fine with that. But then again, we still have to hear from you, and we still have to hear from Rory. So let's see whether you're aligned with AJ, or we're going to talk about the elephant in the room who is actually holding his hand like this on the picture. So Rory, let's go with you, bro. I already know what you want to talk about, but let's hear you cook.
You know what? The obvious. Oh, bro. The obvious one is Odegaard for me because I've just not rated him for the last 8 months. But if I had to choose so far this season, and it pains me to say this because, you know, he's been my favourite player for years. Well, one of them at least. It's Saka for me. I think he's one of the most disappointing players for this season. I mean, listen, I think Odegaard, obviously I expected him to kick on from the season he had. I was expecting the response.
Yeah.
Saka, however, I mean, only 4 goals in the league. I think he's, bagged 4 assists. And I get, listen, he's had to face adversity in that, you know, with the injuries. But at the same time, I expected way more. I think when you watch him play, I think he's decreased in pace massively. He's actually struggling to take on his man like he usually does. That is his bread and butter. But this season, he's been struggling to take on his man. And I just don't think him and Gyökeres have been clicking so far this season. Obviously, he's another one. You could pretty much, you know, point out any of our attackers this season.
Yeah.
Maybe apart from Martinelli, Trossard, maybe. I think the rest of them, you know, Eze, Saka, Odegaard, Gyökeres, like it would have to be any of them, to be honest with you. And I'll go with Saka because we've set the standard so high for him. And this season, it has to be said, he's just not delivered whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I hope it proves me wrong. I really do from now until the end of the season because he needs to step up because this is the crunch time of the season. If he does turn up, then obviously I don't care really about the stats because like these are the moments you've got to turn up in. But so far, pays me to say, but I've got to go with Saka this season.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when you think with the fact that he's about to now bag like £300,000 a week. So I'm really hoping that he's going to have that Aubameyang vibe about him too, man. But it's all good. So, Chuck, let's hear from you. Who's the most disappointing player so far?
I think I'll go with Martinelli in the league. He's been disappointing for me in the league, to be honest. Yes,
if we thought the goals he has been scoring. Man,
How many goals have you
your
had?
standards are quite high, bro.
Yeah, see, listen, I know what I grew up to supporting this club. Do you get? I know what I'm used to. I know the days of Perez on the left wing. Do you get me? So I did expect. I mean, we all we all heard the rumors about possibly Martinelli or Trossard leaving at before the start of the season,
Yeah,
and
they were linked. Yeah.
yeah. So, when the decision was made by, in quotes, the board or whoever it is, that they were going to stay and they upped Trossard's salary but not extending his contract, I sort of expected to see a different Martinelli this season, especially in the league. But yeah, I would say Martinelli.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead. So
yeah,
there's a comment that I saw on the chat from King Clap. Remember when Odegaard just had a child? There was all this whole talk of him keeping up late at night, yada yada. And now King Clap says that Saka has been staying up late. That's why his energy has been used elsewhere. Oh my
you know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you and I, we've had this ongoing joke about Saka, and I've said it to him many a times that the reason we're not seeing Saka's numbers the way we haven't. I mean, we all thought after Salah, with Salah declining in his numbers, we thought we were going to see Saka take over. But
Yeah.
I told Easy, I said, listen, man, our guy is getting hooked up now, so I don't think it's going to be the same thing, if you understand what I mean. But I don't want to go into those comments. I don't want to go into that conversation right now. But yeah, I'll still stick with Martinelli for me.
Yeah. But this is really something that I think we need to just dwell on for a bit.
Yeah.
As Rory rightly mentioned, Saka doesn't complete his take-ons anymore. Like
Yeah,
there
it's
used
not
to be a
big.
time when if you are going up against Saka, you're going to get roasted so bad that
Yeah.
your attacking player has to now double up with you just to get something against him. But this season, we've seen Gyökeres take away a couple of players from him, and still that cutting edge. So, back in the days, Saka used to have this thing about go to the end, cutting and blasting the shot with his left. We're not even seeing that anymore. Like
Yeah,
so,
we aren't saying that anymore.
so the issue now is what can be done? Like my main problem is that even if you take him out of the team, you have another Madueke whose output is a whole lot worse. None will just run like a headless chicken, try and do his skills and whatnot, then you shoot a ball that will land on the moon.
You know what I
You
call
know?
Madueke? I refer to him as PMP.
What does that stand for?
Oh gosh. You know what? Let's just go on. Go ahead. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys go
Okay.
later on.
All right, that's fine. So let's go to the next question by the fans. They said, we'll start with you, Rory, on this. So far this season, what do you rate our campaign out of 10 and why?
You know what, right? It's difficult when you think about it because if we're basing it off like performance-wise and like how we've played so far this season, it's probably rated it about a 5 or something. But like we've been getting results and them results have been pivotal in a way on why like we've managed to stay in all 4 competitions and we've got a great chance of winning all 4 of them. I think you've got to give it a 9 because of that. I reckon it would have been a 10 if we were playing beautiful, snazzy football. But I just think because we're not playing great at the moment and we're not playing to win most of these big games, I think that's what's prevented it from being a 10 for me. But you've got to give it a 9 because we are still in all 4 competitions.
Yeah,
obviously
that makes sense. King Clap says 9.5. Ramsey, what you rate our campaign this season and your reasons?
I'll give us an 8.5.
Why?
We started
Yeah.
brilliantly.
I like how you asked why.
we, we started the campaign. We started the campaign really brilliantly. I mean, we're on all four. We're on all fours now. All the competitions. One leg into the Carabao final, FA Cup. We have Wigan. Hopefully, we cross Wigan. We're doing well in the Champions League. In the Premier League, I'll say 8.5 because we just started to wobble a little bit in the Premier League. I mean, since the Sunderland draw, we've dropped points in like more games than I can remember, like since August. Sunderland, Aston Villa, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, Man U. Like, I mean, Sunderland was just November, towards the end of November, right? Since then, we've dropped points in like 5-6 games, and we didn't drop that much point from August. So like it's like we're wobbling to the finish line, and that's just the only like downside to me. But we've been brilliant in the Champions League. Carabao, we're doing well. FA Cup, we're doing well. So I mean, I'll say 8.5 because there's still room for improvement. So if I give us a 9 or 9.5 now, I mean, it means like we're doing absolutely fine and we don't need to improve.
Yeah.
That's why.
And that was the same comment I gave to Clap. I said, that's a lie from the piece of Helheim, man. I'm not doing 9.5. Certainly not.
That's why I say 8.5 because I don't want to be overly critical because definitely you have to look at the positives. We've been brilliant. Like, I mean, we're above every team in Europe in terms of the league phase and Champions League. All the competitions we're in, we're head and shoulder above everybody right now. So, I mean, even if every other person is shit and you say we're not doing well, Arsenal is shit and everything, but we're still above.
Yeah. And I agree because when a Man U fan came to throw me, what I told him was that even if I cry, it's like rain to him.
Yeah, it drops on him.
Yeah, it kind of drops on him or whatnot.
Definitely under it. Definitely below you.
Yeah,
Man, you bad.
No. Yeah, and this is a guy that for the past 9 years I spank him like crazy in my home, right? You managed to just wiggle your way to the because Mendy was on scholarship mode, giving out freebies to everyone. You know, even the doggy ball that was supposed to be a handball, but I don't start dwelling on that game because I'll look like one annoyed person. You know, I've had my fair share of therapy in that regard. Yeah. So I just told him in simple terms that even if I cry right now, it's like rain to him. I also declared to him that the last time he won back-to-back games was like 58 years ago or something. I should just tell you that Amorim is no longer with him and stuff like that. But, you know, once in a while, it's okay to be salty. So what about you, bro? What's your rating for the campaign this year?
I'll simply go with a 7, to be honest. I mean, obviously, why I say 7 is because there's still room. I mean, I want to take it, we all went to school. So a 7/10 was a 70/100 is still pretty much an A. In some, or let's say 70/75 is an A. And reason being, we are just a touching distance into the Carabao Cup finals. Hopefully, but nothing goes wrong. The FA Cup has just started. The Champions League, we have absolutely done the business there. It was what I always wanted. I always wanted a situation whereby at this stage this season, we would have done the thing we needed to do in the Champions League so that we can take our focus onto it. You can imagine if we didn't do our business in the Champions League.
Yeah,
we'll be worrying about more games in February and we'll now be thinking, okay, you know what? Maybe we can forget about this FA Cup game, or we can decide to not take this Premier League game that serious. But I'm just glad we've done our business in the Champions League. If this question had come maybe after the round of 16, then I will give it an 8. Or no, 7.5 in fact. No, I'm serious. Because you and I from the years past, at this stage this season, we would only be in one competition.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Or two, the league and the FA Cup, or just the league. But it's a new thing for us. I can't remember the last time we were going on all 4 fronts.
Yeah, as a January. Yeah, I agree.
Because exactly, as a January.
Typically we always lose in the FA Cup 3rd or 4th round, real quick. You know, Even if you play very well and whatnot. But I think our draws have been good this season, man.
Yeah, they have been. I mean, in the past, by November, we always had our sloppy season, like our sloppy periods in this in the season. So credit to the boys and Arteta for navigating, through that, because it was a thing for me. November, December, results were always bad.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's credit to the boys. Like I said, 7, there's still room for improvement. So yeah, we kick out.
That's fine. So now let's talk quickly about the Carabao Cup first leg. There was no Palmer, there was no Caicedo, there was no Rhys James, right? And as at 3-1, Merino had that awesome chance to make it 4, where Sanchez made an unbelievable save. Then they had the corner that Gabriel nodded, that bounced on the floor and went up before Garnacho scored. So Rory, how confident are you in the second leg on Tuesday?
I'll be real right now. I think what I've seen in the last 3 weeks, it doesn't really fill me with much confidence at the moment going into that second leg and beating these lot.
Thank you.
Obviously, their manager, Rossini, has been in the job for a few weeks now. Obviously, that was his second game in charge, I believe, at Chelsea, that first leg. So, obviously, he's had a couple more games as Chelsea manager. He's won 5 out of his last 6, which is, quite decent for him. So, Chelsea, it has to be said, they're in better form than us right now, and you could argue they're playing better football. I think Arsenal just need that, we need a win at some point, which hopefully starts at the weekend against Leeds, that can, propel us a little bit.
Yeah.
So we can, get back into the theme of winning games again. So we can, get confidence for that game, because it's a competition I want to win, because we've not obviously, well, we've won the League Cup obviously, but we've won 2 in our history. In the last
1993, man. That's
yeah,
quite
exactly.
a long time ago. Jeez.
So I want to win this competition. It's the first trophy you can win. And listen, I've had a couple of debates with other people, right? And I've always said, and I've been consistent on this, if Arteta was just going to win a League Cup this season, then I would actually keep him in the job. Even if he doesn't win the league, I would keep him if he wins the League Cup. Only because that we have no defined right to pick and choose which trophies we are winning at the moment, because we've not won anything in 5 years or 6 years now. So this is why I'm saying, listen, just win me a trophy, right? Start off by winning the little one. Until then, yes, I know we are again 6 years in, but then again, as I said, we don't have a defined right to pick and choose which trophies you win. No one does. It's not how football works. So for me, I want him to win that League Cup so badly, because I've never seen us win the League Cup in my lifetime. I've seen us get to a final, but that's about it. We've got 2 finals.
Two finals, actually. Birmingham City and Man City. Just go.
Yeah, exactly. So, listen, I want us to win this League Cup, but listen, it's not going to be easy. They will have Caicedo in that game. They'll have, obviously, Cole Palmer, depending on, whether he's injured or not. I think they'll have a couple more players back from injury, won't they? Rhys James will be there.
Rhys James will be available. He even played against Napoli.
He did play in the first leg, so it's not going to be easy. We've got to score first, obviously. Now, obviously, there's pressure on Chelsea to win the game, right? We can get away with drawing, so the pressure is on them to go and win the game. So it might suit our game more if
they open up here.
Because if they win, obviously they go through, right? They've basically got to beat us at the Emirates, which Man United have hopefully not shown the blueprint for teams. So listen, that is the worrying thing. But then again, Chelsea haven't beaten us at the Emirates since
in forever too, man.
Yeah. So I think we will win, but it's not going to be easy, and fans are acting like we're already through. So let's just hope we get that final. You know,
True,
we've not
true.
been to a final in 6 years, so
Yeah.
it would be
I
nice.
agree. So we have Tyrell Gunner in the chat. Big ups, bro. Good to have
Big up,
you.
bro.
And
Big up.
King Clap asked a question. When did they find out if we go through? It's the 22nd of March. You see a lot of time before that comes
it's
up.
got
So,
March time. It was February, but yeah, this year it's March.
For some reason, they moved it to March. Okay, so if I go to the next question, and Romsey, let's talk about Kairat Almaty. This was a game where we expected to load them with goals. They were the only team in the Champions League. They're one of 3 teams that have not gotten any win in the Champions League. They had 6 losses and 1 draw up to that moment. Was the lineup good enough for you? And did that game meet your expectations?
Yeah, I mean, I expected any lineup we put out to get the job done anyway, and I was a bit disappointed because I mean, as a betting man, I predicted we beat Kairat Almaty with at least like plus 2 goals or 3 goals difference, and the game finishing 3-2 like against the club that Club Brugge brushed
Like
aside
4-1, yeah.
5-1 or something, and I'm like. I mean, the 3-2 scoreline flattered them anyway because I mean,
Yeah, we missed like crazy though. Yeah,
but I mean, I didn't take the game much into consideration like that though. Like a win is a win anyway at the end of the day, and it's just to give the boys like to stretch their legs. People like I Havertz that have not played in a while, Calafiori. It was like a warm up. It was like a closed door indoor friendly for the boys to just get their
run around, yeah.
get their fitness up. So I mean, I didn't really. I was disappointed we considered that second goal though, and I was disappointed in Calafiori too for that penalty because that's a head loss moment.
Yeah. He looked very rusty at that moment.
Shouldn't do that at that level.
Yeah.
So but overall, it was good. I enjoyed the goals from Gyökeres and Kai Havertz. Brilliant.
Yeah, but the Gyökeres goal though, Kai Havertz gave him a pass. Did you see that control?
Yeah,
People have been very proud, man.
I think the for Gyökeres goal, yeah.
Yeah.
He hit back of his leg, I think. Just the way he passed to Saka. Just the way his pass to Saka hit Saka's leg in the Inter Milan game too. I think something like that. But I mean,
but it just really shows the quality gap between the Premier League and some of all these other clubs. Because I was just thinking about that game against Nottingham Forest when we sent him through on goal.
Yeah.
The way Murillo and Milenkovic recovered to get that ball from him.
I think the difference in that one was that ball was a bouncing ball, like ball was still on air, so he didn't have control of that ball. But the Kairat Almaty on the ball was in his stride already on the floor. You understand? So it's easier to deal with a situation like that. But the one you're trying to control the ball from air and bring it in your stride, I think. I mean, I like Gyökeres, so maybe I'm just cutting him extra slacks though. But
yeah, enough slack to so I understand. Okay, so let's go to the next question. And I think we've kind of spoken about this per se, but maybe
we all won the league. Come on, we all know what.
Yeah, I think he just. I don't know. I believe it's the Premier League that I want like more than anything else. Like because the Premier League kind of shows like you are the best. Imagine slugging it out with 20 teams playing 38 games, to now be at the top. That clearly shows that you're the best. Yes, I know that we've had like some traumatizing time. 2023, we had like 247 days and, bottled it towards the ending and whatnot. But it's any competition that I want to win this season, this Premier League. It's been a long ass time. Do you guys feel the same? Or let me start with you, Chobaz.
Yeah, I don't know how to say this, but like Rory said, we have no God, like we don't have the God-given right to win the league, or
Yeah.
To be honest, right, guys, what will make an absolute season for me, like the best for me, a double, which would be the league and the Champions League.
Oof.
Honestly, I would take losing the Carabao or going out of losing to Chelsea and Emirates if we win the Champions League.
But sorry to counter you, but I think winning the Carabao is as important as winning the Premier League because it will allow these guys just.
I'm telling you, I know. Yes, it should.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, to be honest.
See,
although to be fair, like I hear it still because if you win the Carabao Cup, then that sort of leads you on to winning the league.
Yes. It kind of galvanizes you.
That's another reason why I want to win the
Because
Carabao.
right now, only Gabriel Jesus has won something in that team. It was only him and Zinchenko, but we beat Zinchenko, right?
Yeah.
So no one has that understanding.
Rice has Declan Rice.
Oh yeah, conference. No, but I'm talking about the Premier League now. Come on, Rice. Rice has been fighting relegation all his life.
Are we rating the Conference League? Because the boys from the outside are singing
No. Do you know why I can't rate the Conference League? Because I always use it to abuse Chelsea fans. I tell them that for you to get to the Conference League, you have to be like 7th or 8th.
Yeah.
So you have to be shameless to actually be in the Conference League. So we can't compete in that, that kind of stuff.
True that.
I agree. And see what the King flap said. He says, I want to win the first trophy in front of us.
Yeah,
that's the Carabao. We need to win that trophy.
The reason why we can't do pick and choose now is that, like, if you lay everything in front of us, like, the way we're going to pick it is the way it's going to happen. Like, all of them are in, the whole trophies are in May, and they tell us guaranteed you're going to win 2, pick 2.
Yeah. Okay. Even the Carabao too.
Yeah, then it's an easy pick to say, oh, I'll pick the league and the Champions League. The Carabao can go to hell. But you can't say the one that's in front of you now. You'll be like, no, I'll pick the one that's in front. This is the one that's like lovely.
I agree.
Almost let me say 25% chance now. If we get to the final, 50% chance down. The one that is still uncertain, the Champions League. I mean, the chances are.
Can't tell. I agree with you, but Rory, let me hear from you on this. Obviously, if we beat Chelsea, which I believe we should, and obviously Newcastle, it will be difficult for them to win Man City. They lost 2-0 in their own home.
Yeah.
In that final against Man City, how confident are you that we could win them?
I don't really want to comment. I don't really want to comment because, again, we've not made it yet. So
yeah,
I don't
we're ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. Oh god, I don't sound like I'm jinxing anything.
PTSD talking.
Yeah, the PTSD is talking, man. Those guys have pumped us so bad, man.
Yeah, I think you know what it is, right, about Man City. I think you could argue we are the best team left in the Carabao Cup. And I said that when we were in the quarterfinals, I believe. I said that I think we are the best team in that competition still left. I think, we've had a tendency of beating Manchester City at Wembley before. And this season, they've not been that good, really. Like, they've had...
that fear factor is gone, yeah?
Yeah, they've had vulnerabilities here and there. So, because it's a final, I don't know whether or not the occasion would get to us. That's the thing that I'm a bit worried about. Like, will Arteta roll the dice and actually go for it in a final? Like, if I'm seeing him, petulant on attacking against the likes of Liverpool and, Nottingham Forest in games that are must win, crunch games that will extend our lead at the top. In a final, yes, it may be the Carabao Cup and it may not be the most glamorous trophy. It's not like a Champions League final or it's not like the last game of the season where we've got to win to, lift the Premier League. But, it's a final at Wembley. And listen, I think I don't think he's ever won the League Cup. I know, obviously, he's won the FA Cup, but I don't think he's ever won the League Cup.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in these situations, as Arsenal manager, finals at Wembley, finals as a player as well. So I think we've got a great chance of beating Man City in the final. It's just whether or not Arteta, well, first and foremost, would actually set up right. If we go with a team, for instance, you think back to when we played against Man City early on in the season. He had 2 creative players on the bench. I think he had Saka, Eze on the bench. Didn't start any of them until he brought them on at half-time. Right, it went with Marino, Zubimendi, and Declan Rice, and that was horrendous to watch in that first half. So, he's got to actually set up the... I don't mean starting Odegaard, by the way. I think if he starts Odegaard, I think we might as well forfeit the game because I just don't think... I think, again, this occasion would get to Odegaard. And I think because it is Man City, yeah, they have players that can hit us on transition, and
Yeah, true.
Man City are teams like Manchester City are a team where I don't want to say similar to PSG in a way, but you've got to be forward thinking, is what I'm trying to say. Your creative midfielder, one touch, bang. Odegaard isn't like that. We all know that. So
yeah, you rub like
yeah, exactly. So
yeah, he rub like palm oil on the ball for a couple of seconds before he finally shoots
yeah,
it. I agree.
in these big games, you don't want that, but because it's a final, like he would start him, like that's just a guarantee. So I think we can beat Man City. I really do. I think we are better than them this season. But I don't know. It's just because it's a final. I don't know whether Arteta will be brave enough to take the game to Man City, because I know it is going to be Man City. Newcastle aren't going to the Etihad and winning. That's for sure.
Rory, question, right?
That's them confirmed in the final. It's just whether or not we can get the job done against
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
There's like feedback. Is it from me or Rory? Are you guys hearing it?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah,
we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're all good.
Yeah. Well, Rory.
Okay, I'm hearing like some kind of.
Wait, Chooks want to ask a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you remember when Chelsea won the Champions League that season? I think
2021.
No, the last Champions League they won. That was 2021.
2021. Okay, how about
2021.
Do you remember that they faced City about 4 or 5 times throughout the season, and Tuchel never lost a game to Pep that season.
Yeah,
Tuchel never lost a game to Pep that season. So I just have that feeling in me that maybe it's something similar like that might happen again, where we don't lose any game to City this season.
Personally,
go ahead, Rams.
Personally, I'll put my money, my house rent. I'll stay under the bridge for this, but in the final between Arteta and Pep, I'll put my house rent on Arteta coming out victorious. I don't know why, because I just feel his pragmatism
always helps.
The way he approaches games.
Yeah,
it's better suited to a cup final, like a knockout game, than.
Yeah. Okay. So the key takeaway here is that there's a spot under the bridge that you have seen and you like.
Yeah.
And you just want to stay there.
Yeah, I'll just drop my house rent there. Like I mean, in a league game, I'll be wary and everything, but in a cup final, a knockout game, like one game, not home and away. Like
I don't think has he lost any final?
No, he has not lost any final.
He hasn't.
But he has to be in finals to lose it now. You can't hit from outside the club until
no. I mean, he has played to Carabao against Pep, or is it one?
No, Community Shield and FA.
Yeah, I mean that's a knockout. That's like a knockout game now.
Are we playing Community Shield right now?
No,
that's a knockout game now. You think Pep want to lose it?
Guys, let's be serious here. The greatest manager in question is saying that the Community Shield is a big trophy. Please, if the greatest manager is saying that,
it's actually a plate. Like if I'm hungry, I can eat with the Community Shield, bro. I can't eat with the Champions League trophy. I can drink in that. There's a difference.
You can eat with the German league.
So let's say come from the chat. So we have Farouk. He said you have to win what is in front of you. You think that we can win the league at the very least. King Clap is saying that he's very confident against Man City. He's not scared of them in the final. But we have a level-headed person here, Chibuzo Amos, Chic, Bentonal. Good to see you, bro. He says, guys, calm down. Prioritize the next game.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. That A, we've not made it there, and B, like we got leads at the weekend. We've got to win, or else it's going tits up. That's for sure. This season.
Yeah. All right, man. Good to have you, Sheik. Always good to have you, my guy. So now let's go to the next question. Rory, what do you say? Rory, did you say something? I didn't hear the last thing you said, bro.
I was just saying that, we can't rely on Tottenham to do anything against Man City.
No.
Yeah, they've got like 5 or 6 injuries.
No, but then again, guys, then again, if you remember, Man City's bowling team is Tottenham. they might be shit, but for some reason they just tend to get results against City.
Yeah, but that's like when there's nothing at stake. Right now, they know they are shit and they know that they'll be doing Arsenal a favor.
Yeah.
Even their fans are chanting it that we have to lose this game. So that might get to the players' heads and like.
I mean, to be fair, right, it's their record at the Etihad that's fairly decent.
Yeah,
right, lately they've actually done okay, Man City at their ground. So
yeah,
if it was maybe at the Etihad, I'd probably have a little bit of confidence that Tottenham could do something. But
that home ground, man, everyone goes there to smash them, man.
Yeah, they can't win to save their life at home. Then yeah, like I'll be surprised if City don't win.
They've won 3 times since April, I think.
No. 3 point lane. 3 point lane. That's what it's called.
Yeah, and also whether Man City are in good form or not, right? Tottenham will still let them win because that's what they are.
Yeah.
They do it all the time.
No, can you guys remember that one-on-one that Son had?
That still haunts me to that day. I was on Church's watch along as well.
Still, yeah.
You can catch my reaction live. Oh my gosh, that was one of the most painful experiences I've ever witnessed.
Oh my God.
He's never missed a 1v1 all season.
I could bet, like you said, I could have bet my house that one-on-one Son was scored. And you know what makes it was that season he had like 4 one-on-ones like that, and he scored all of them.
They would have got Champions League as well, so they wouldn't have won a trophy last season.
Oh, man. Okay. So let's track back. I know that was like some PTSD therapy session we just had right now. Has Arsenal met expectations so far in Champions League? I think I would say yes. 8 points, 8 wins from 8 games is exemplary. Especially when you beat Atletico Madrid, beat Inter Milan, beat Bayern Munich, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the last, see this Champions League phase, we have played some kind of team that we got some amazing results against, right?
Yeah.
And you just need to go over the line. And that's why I'm a bit confident. I'm really happy that we came first because now all the away games will be at the Emirates. The second leg matches will be at the Emirates. So just about, ensuring that we do what is right. I think we'll just keep this one. I think we've actually met our expectations. So let's go to the next question. Chokba, I think you will start with this. Which away performance impressed you the most this season?
Wow. So
Rory and Ramsey, you can be thinking of yours. So when
I know mine already.
Okay, so while he's thinking, you can say yours then. Ramsey.
Newcastle at St. James Park.
Yeah, I'll probably say
that. I'll probably say the same thing as well.
We played Newcastle at the park. And that penalty that wasn't given for Gyökeres foul till today still annoys me if I think about it. Like how can you overturn that?
No. See, English refs are like they're on a different level on their own. What the hell? You went for the ball, you took the player, and for some reason,
and you're saying microscopically he touched the ball like this. Like we couldn't even see the ball.
Yeah,
direction.
So
I don't zoom, and we couldn't even see anything.
I don't care what anyone is going to tell me, right? I think we are refed differently. Yes, I'm not saying it's an excuse for. I'm not saying that's an excuse that's why we haven't won trophies or it's not an excuse, but I just believe we are refed differently. We want to go back to Brentford where they forgot to draw the line.
The line, yeah. Oh my God!
I don't want to.
So one thing is this: I really wish we don't allow refereeing decisions to be the reason why.
Yeah.
Like for instance, look at the Fulham game.
Yeah.
That was a clear penalty on Saka. But
you see what I'm saying?
Trossard got us the goal, and we have to just sweep it under the carpet.
And the funniest thing is they keep contradicting themselves. Like McDermott. Yeah. See, I always want to stab McDermott through
I hate watching that guy on TV. You always have a reason. Meanwhile, they have apologies on speed dial, and they said after the game.
McDermott said, yes, he understands that the player clattered Saka, but he touched the ball after he hit Saka. But when it was Saliba and João Pedro's heads.
I remember that.
Yeah, Saliba's head touched the ball a bit, then clattered João Pedro. The same McDermott said, yes, but he touched the ball a bit, but he had to. That was him just playing. It's like you kept contradicting yourself. Today you said this, tomorrow you said this. Like
No,
the rules?
It's
You know what? There's certain
pathetic, man.
decisions that have gone against Arsenal, but we've never seen again. Like, I think back to the Martinelli red card.
Double
Yeah,
yellows.
double yellow. That was just
where he got
Wolves.
sent off
Oh, my
within like
days.
quick succession, and then
Yeah.
we've not seen that again since. The
Even Declan Rice red card. Declan Rice.
for the
Rice
throw in
red card.
against Brighton, right?
Yeah.
When have you ever seen us get? Well, when have you seen anyone get sent off or given a second yellow for tapping the ball away?
Tapping the ball, like just
Never.
Well,
That happens in 2 of our games.
it happens though. Okay, so Rory, your best away performance, Newcastle too, or do you have a different opinion?
Yeah. I said Newcastle. I think
You know
just because-
what? So, guys, which would you rate higher, Newcastle or Inter Milan?
Newcastle, man, come
Inter
on.
Milan was
Yeah,
not. We didn't do that
Newcastle had
game.
way more at stake.
Yes, Inter
Yeah.
Milan. We could have lost
And,
that
and,
game.
and our record there was terrible as well. We lost 3 games there the previous season. And
Yeah.
if you remember, the
Yeah.
one game was where we
Don't get me
had the
wrong.
ball that passed the line, the penalty, then the elbow and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that was a ground we really needed to win.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
True.
don't get me
yeah.
wrong, right? Inter Milan away performance was very impressive, right?
True.
Yeah.
Inter Milan at the top of the league, and we rotated our team. But again, listen, there was nothing really at stake. That Newcastle game, our backs were against the wall, right? VAR being crap, but we know that. And the referee making his own decision, to be fair, so I'll probably put that down to the referee because he eventually made the decision and he overruled it. But I think we were 1-0 down until the last 10
5
minutes.
minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
No, 5
Yeah, I
minutes.
didn't think we were going to get back in.
Yeah, Merino was 85.
Merino was
and Gabriel
85,
was,
Gabriel was 90,
Gabriel 90
90
something,
plus.
yeah.
Yeah, and then the character to come back from 1-0 down to then win the game 2-1 at their place when I think they've lost, is it twice all season?
Yeah,
at home?
they beat Man City there even this season.
Yeah, and the fact Odegaard came on and blooming changed the game as well.
So they're like some rainbows outside, yeah?
I'm like, fair enough. That's what I want to see from Odegaard on a consistent basis.
And it's not too much to ask, actually. So I don't know why he just... Man. So, Chokba, what about you? Your best away performance?
It's
Right.
the Newcastle away
Yeah.
game.
And Clap says that McDermott looks at those butlers in haunted mansion. Yeah, but between him and what other bald guy? There's Howard Webb.
No, I would go with a 5.
I know.
I know he's fresh, though. He's fresh.
That's a young man. But them was so annoying, man. Just thinking about him now, I'm angry already.
Yeah, okay, man. Of course. So Rory, let's start with you on this one. Who has been our most clutch player?
What, this season?
In key moments.
So far.
Yes, so far. Has it been Trossard? I'm trying to think who else has really been clutch. I think it's between Trossard and Gabriel this season, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that same thing I had in my head as well.
Yeah. We do know Trossard is clutch, right? Because he's been like this for years. But I'm probably going to go Gabriel. I think he's scored a lot of big goals so far this season, especially from set pieces.
Yeah.
And I think, when he was out injured, our set pieces obviously kind of dried up, didn't they? So, the goal he scored against Aston Villa, goal he scored at Newcastle.
The assist at Burnley, the goal against Atletico Madrid,
Bournemouth,
the assist against Fulham, the
Bournemouth.
goal against Bournemouth. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So even in the chat, King Clap and Farouk, they are both aligned, Gabi and Trossard. But is there any other person that can potentially be added to the list?
Yeah, I was thinking Gabriel and Rice, but Trossard.
Rice?
Rice has been brilliant for us, man.
No,
Rice has been clutch.
That's not the worst shout, to be honest.
Yeah,
What do you mean? What do you mean clutch? You expect just someone that's scoring goals?
No. That person that will take over the game and just bring us out from the trenches.
If I see Rice in my lineup, he's the only one I just need to go to battle with. Like when I see him there, let's go to Rice and Gabriel, just both of them. Any other person can be replaced in the squad. But when I see Rice and Gabriel,
Rice always puts up a 7/10.
Like
you know what? You know who else I was going to say, guys? By the way, I was going to say Raya as well.
Oh yeah.
Raya, Gabriel, and
Raya has been impressive.
Trossard this season.
Raya has been very.
Raya's made some big saves.
Yeah. These are very important saves for us, actually. That's true.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm not saying Trossard is because Trossard, he's clutch in spells. Like for the past couple of weeks now, I've not seen Trossard. I was reading on Twitter. I was reading on Twitter the other day. Someone said, "I think we need to bench Trossard to get him angry again." Because right now he's not angry again. It's not like
So if he gets too comfortable, he becomes inconsistent.
Yeah, something like that. He needs to
put him on the bench. Just that the issue is that this will be time when you play him in very be crap. Material come and be crap too.
Yeah,
but they have tried to even each other physically.
But if we're talking about Rice being clutch, then we should throw Timber into the conversation as well.
Yeah, but you guys know that when we're talking about which
not really, because Raya's prevented goals from his own net. That's his job as a goalkeeper. Timber has been, just Timber. His job is just to lock up whoever's playing on his left hand side. So I don't think you can compare both Timber and Raya being clutch. It's Saliba's being clutch this season because he's got the most clean sheets as well.
I'm saying if we're talking about Rice being clutch, I mean, if Rice has been clutch and they're saying Rice has been clutch due to his performances this season, I'm saying what would you say about Timber as well?
Yeah, well, the thing is, Rice takes our set pieces, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for Rice, then I don't think we score as many as we have done.
Let me give you an example of. Let me give you an example of Rice clutchness. I'm not talking about him scoring or this. Look at the Sunderland game, Saka's goal. Do you remember it?
That he won the ball.
He won the ball back.
Remember the Bayern Munich game? I think it was it Noni's goal that he won the ball. These are the moments he just steps into
Yeah.
I mean, we've been talking about it if Arsenal wins the league, who will be the PFA player of the season? And what we've been saying is between Gabriel and Rice. I mean,
Rice, yeah.
Can you remember? Even pundits are talking about it. If Arsenal should win the league, it's between Gabriel and Rice.
Pieces for me though.
It's been.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Yeah, but then again, Farouk is about being clutch is about doing it in those very big moments.
Big games.
The moments that actually take you to the next level in each game. I love Rice, but I don't think Rice has been clutch. That's my own opinion.
Listen, our big moments have been from set pieces most of the time this season, so you could count them.
You can't blame us. We have been starved of goals from us.
So, Bas, they have a comment for you in the comment section. There's a query for you. Say Bas should never be a professor. He will never give his students high marks. Highest is 7.
Okay,
we're not over the line yet. Come on.
Yeah. So let's go over the line. Let's go to the next one. I almost said over the line with you, getting confused. Eromsi, let's start with you on this. Which sign is in this time to settle?
I'll say Eze still though. I'll say Eze.
Why? How much more time do you want to give him? We already know he's doing something from Crystal Palace. When we signed him, there's so much more. So why
at Crystal Palace, he was a big fish in a small pond, and now he's would I call him a small fish?
A small fish.
He's actually a small fish, bro.
He's in a big pond now, so I'll give him some time to still find his footing and stuff like that. I mean, Jokeres too. I think the way I look at it, I think Jokeres.
Sorry, bro. Well, how much time is more time? He has been playing since August.
Why did you ask the question?
15 more games to go, right? 15 more games to go in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So to you, it's easy. Okay, I like your reasons. They are being honest. That's fair.
For me, it's easy though. I just want to be fair on him because the quality is there. We've seen it before. So for it not to be showing now, there must be something. Out of the ordinary.
Okay. So this is another point from King Clap. He said he didn't have preseason with us. Yeah, Gyökeres didn't have precision with us now. I think just one.
I mean, Gyökeres are still. I'm still cutting him some slack though. Like, I mean, people are harsh on him. Do I understand their criticism? But most times, it stinks sometimes.
Okay, so Chokba, what about you? Who needs more time?
Who do I go for? We signed AZ.
No, Madueke. I won't give him time. I'll take time from Madueke.
If anyone says Madueke, I'm gonna flip this table.
I won't give him time. I'll take time from him.
Madueke he's the definition of doing stuff so amazing in 3 seconds, and in the next 3 seconds he does absolute shit. I'm sorry.
No, the guy is like. Apparently, there was a 1 year anniversary for Madueke. He had not scored in Premier League for a full year.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Right. And
no goal, no assist, man.
Let's not even go into.
Let's not go there. So who needs more time, Jock? Before I get to worry.
Maybe Easy. I think, to be honest.
So, same reasons for Easy or anything different?
I just feel like he is still trying to, blend into the team. Probably, like you said, he didn't have a preseason with us. I feel like he's still taking in a bit more information about how we play, and he's still taking much more information about how we play. And the only hope I have about Eze is that he's a Premier League player. He's proven, so I'm not too worried about what we are getting from him at the moment. But yeah, I feel he will come good. Let's see how he turns up during the warm period as we go into the summer, because seems that's when but you know what, guys, we keep talking about Eze this. For guys like us that play FPL, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we remember that even at Crystal Palace, there were times in the season he just goes on a drought.
Dry spell. Yeah.
Very, very dry spell. Then all of a sudden he just comes alive and he's giving in
like Foden
every game.
He's got to play for that, doesn't he? He's got to play, so he has the opportunity to pull.
And I think that's another good point, Rory. We have not seen him in action consistently, so to a certain degree, you can't really beat him with that big of a stake. Bear in mind that he has not played as much games as Odegaard, who is thinking of the place.
Because the reason he was even playing games for us,
Odegaard was injured.
Because Odegaard was injured, and coincidentally, somehow that was when we went on the good run we went on first half of this season, because Odegaard wasn't in the team. We were always alternating between him and Merino. I just feel yes, I know maybe because the signing, the expectation, there was so much expected, we were dreaming a lot,
let it all work out.
Let it all work out. He'll be good. He'll be good, to be honest. He'll be good.
And that thing is that I think at the beginning of the season we tried him at the left wing. Then Trossard just became good, and we just forgot him in that left wing. I think we still need to give him a shot at that left wing.
I don't mind seeing him. I mean,
so long as he has
but the problem is putting him on the left wing that he doesn't defend well. That's not our game. Is much more than just what you can give.
Yeah, I understand, but you can talk to him about it. But so long as you have a Hincapi or a Calafiori,
I think you can't give what you don't have. Even when it was in Crystal Palace, he was always just balling. Tyreek Mitchell does all the dirty work with Lerma, and when he gets going to cook, he goes to cook, right? And he was praised for that. But in a team like Arsenal, Trossard and Martinelli, see how far back they go just to get the ball. So I think putting him on the left is worse because we'll be more exposed. In the middle, at least you still have Rice and Mendy to help.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe you just tell them Calafiori and Hincapi not to bomb forward that much if they are covering for Eze's lapses. I think.
Yeah.
But I think he can.
Unless maybe you allow Gabriel sniff some coke. so that he can at least just be like a monster in that entire place or something. You know?
But I don't know. I just feel like creatively we can have Eze on left wing, like rotate with Trossard, then even Odegaard is still on the game. Like we have multiple.
Yeah, I believe he can actually cook from that wing. Yeah,
I think he can do
but I'm
something.
just scared that when we need to when we transition, bro.
Yeah, why
That'll
not?
be catwalking, bro.
Yeah, I get you as well.
So Rory, what about you? Who needs to
Tuchel
settle?
uses him on the left wing, you know.
Yeah.
Tuchel.
But we know that's not happening again, though, because you know of what happened against Villa. So,
unless he's living under a rock and doesn't have access to internet and highlights or something.
Well, Rory, you know what? Rory, you know why I laugh when you say what you said? It's the face he had when he realized, oh shoot. I don't know, did you guys see the video of his face when he realized Cash had ghosted?
No, but you know what it was in the build up. He was actually looking at Cash, right?
Yes.
Then he just kind of took his eyes off and just saw Cash and saw it be a goal.
Yeah, it was the face
bro,
he gave.
He had that Paul Merson feeling, bro, didn't he? Bang! See you later, I'm going to prison. Like, oh my days, that must have been the feeling when he lost. You know, Matty Cash for that goal. Real talk. Oh my days, bro.
Oh, I'm telling you, man.
Okay. So let's get from you, Rory. Who needs time?
Probably the man on the screen at the moment, Gyökeres. And listen, we can talk about the fact Eze hasn't had a pre-season. Gyökeres didn't really have a pre-season either. Like, he had, 20 minutes against Tottenham. He played a couple of, friendlies here and there. One at home, obviously, and then the Emirates Cup. And that was about it.
Bilbao,
he didn't necessarily have a pre-season at Arsenal. And he's been sort of thrown into the deep end with no...
And I want that thing, Rory. He was not training at Sporting CP, if you remember.
Yeah,
exactly.
On strike.
Right, so he wasn't fully fit, to be honest, and he had no real competition because Kai Havertz obviously was injured. Jesus was coming back off an ACL. So, and listen, considering we've not really played to his strengths at all this season, apart from I would say in that first half on Wednesday against Kairat, where we got him involved more. He scored as well. Yeah, you can talk about the 4 big chances he missed. When one of them was when he went through on goal and he chipped it over the goalkeeper, but the defender cleared off the line. And the other one was counted as a big chance, that the assist he done for Martinelli. Where it was
but what about that one that Martinelli won the ball and gave to him and the keeper was very close to him that he missed as well? Can you remember that one?
Yeah, I think you could argue he could have done better there. He could have been a bit quicker to, but then again, right? He scored with his first chance, right?
Yeah.
Kai Havertz needs about, and I know he finished his first chance on Wednesday, and this ain't like a criticism from Wednesday, but in general, Kai Havertz needs 2 or 3 chances before he can score. Yeah. With Gyökeres, right? He could miss chances, right? Every striker misses chances. But
sorry, but the one you did not mention, the cutback from Lewis Kelly. What the hell was that?
Yeah, that Lewis Kelly on. He didn't adjust his leg.
Yeah. He should, again, no excuses though. I don't agree with the XG by the way, 0.8 or something like that. I think the XG missed.
Yeah, that XG. I mean,
I don't agree with that. But again, he should have scored. But then again, what I'm saying is, right, the difference between Gyökeres and Havertz, Gyökeres will put his first chance away, or there's a chance he's going to put his first chance away, but miss chances afterwards when he should have had a hat trick. Havertz needs 2 or 3 chances before he decides, what, I'm gonna score today. And I think that is the difference between both strikers. So this is what I'm saying. Like, if you give him the chances, which he did against Kairat, you give him one opportunity, he can score. Like, he's played well in the Champions League so far, if you ask me. I think he scored 4 goals in his last 5 games, something like that in the Champions League. The Premier League is not working out. It's fair to say. I don't know whether that's due to the space. I don't know. But I think it may be the fact we're just not playing to the guy's strengths. Like, we don't give the ball to him. there's no coincidence when Odegaard came on, right? The guy was quiet in the second half.
Yeah.
Whereas in the first half, he was involved way more when Havertz and Eze likewise.
Yeah, and they're quick to release the ball, actually.
So listen, right? If we're going to give Havertz and Mourinho the same amount of time, give them a year to settle in, why are we so quick to turn on Gyökeres all of a sudden?
Yeah. So I think it's more of that 97 goals in 102 games vibe. Yeah. So he came with a reputation of being a lethal goal scorer. Yes, the Portuguese league is trash. But the thing was that there are a couple of chances that have been afforded to him that he didn't show that he was up to it. So I can also understand the level of stick he's getting. Like, look, I see the game against Brighton. Trossard gave me a one-on-one and he tried to chip Verbruggen, but just...
that was...
Yeah. Again, there's no excuses for the chances he misses, by the way. Like, he should be putting them away. But to completely, write him off already.
I don't agree with that.
These lot have been waxing lyrical about Havertz for years and the fact,
I get that, bro. I get that.
Yeah, they give him scrutiny for the miss against United, which was given as a foul anyway. But
if that had gone in, do you think they would have called it back for a foul?
Yeah,
I would have just checked.
Havertz got less scrutiny for getting us knocked out of both domestic cup competitions last season.
Yeah, he had some terrible misses against Man U and Newcastle. I remember.
Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool.
And listen, you can say all you want that Havertz worked up front for us. No, it didn't, because we hardly won any. In fact, we didn't win anything, because I'm not counting the bloody community.
I told Chokbas and the other guys, the Havertz revisionism is killing me. Is it not the same Havertz we had that we always swearing, and now people are talking like he's the next coming of
the second coming of Christ, man.
I know. Listen, right, I'm in agreement right now that I think it should be Havertz and Gyökeres, not Gyökeres or Havertz. I think Havertz, maybe... Listen, he can play midfield, and hear me out on this. I'm not all of a sudden hyping his performance up from last night. Yeah, again, it's one game, I get it, but maybe playing with an actual striker that he can feed off, and he's not playing in the box-to-box midfield position, which he was at the start of his Arsenal career alongside.
He was brought to replace Xhaka now.
Yeah, maybe playing with an actual striker can help him.
So like a second striker.
True.
Listen, if it's going to be like that, then I don't mind it. But I think, listen, the other one I was considering was Hincapié, because I think fans are just so quick to write him off that they act like he's very rash, which I hear it still. But to be honest with you, I actually saw Gabriel more rash in his first 5 months at Arsenal than I've seen Hincapié. I think he's done all right. I do rate him.
I like Hincapié, but I think the challenge is that I don't think he's a left fullback. He's more of a Kivior replacement.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think, to be honest with you, that's why I said I don't really know what he is, because he's either a left centre back or a left back.
Yeah.
And to be honest, he can get forward, right? He can whip in a good cross. But again, he does give away quite a few fouls, which, to be honest, I've not really seen many times where he has got booked, really. And listen, the other day, the goal we conceded was really poor from him. But
I think this is more of Kepa. Kepa should have anticipated that ball better than Gabriel.
Yeah, maybe. I'm going to watch it back again. And I think those two I was considering, because, Hincapié didn't have a pre-season either.
Exactly. I was just going to say that as well.
That makes sense.
And listen, Gyökeres is our striker, and he was begging to come to Arsenal in the first place.
Yeah, he let his girlfriend go according to the streets.
Actually play to his strengths. He would be on way more goals. If he's on 10 in all competitions, in this system that isn't built for a striker, then I think he can score at least 15, 20 goals.
Yeah.
In another manager.
So there's a comment from Leo Peter. Thanks for being in chat today. He said, left for me, I think he's going to score goals, but not this season.
Yeah, I think
in this
we'll
competition,
do well
I
next
benching for a couple of games. So for the benching part of this comment, I think the fact that Havertz and Jesus were not available also played a role in Gyökeres because he was playing way too many games and we're not really managing him well. And that Burnley game where he was really cooking, right? He now had a muscular injury that kept him out of the Sunderland game and the Slavia Prague game. And even when he came back, you could see that he had kind of lost a step a bit. So I agree, but he's still a very effective
and
striker.
the frustrating thing as well, that I think this weekend I've got a feeling he's going to be dropped.
No, why should he be
Right,
dropped? Hell no, man.
Well, he got dropped against Man United at the weekend after scoring midweek.
Yeah, I think it's because of Jesus.
And then,
No. So that Man United game felt like a Gabriel Jesus type of game, though, in quotes.
No,
Although
and I
he
think
went
because,
and stunk
because
up
of
the
the
place.
because of the two goals in the
not
Champions
really.
League, I guess. Because of Jesus 2 goals. So
Gabriel Jesus could have the odd like purple patch here and there in one game. Champions League, likewise. But when it's in the Premier League, like let's be honest, right? Have you seen a player come back from an AC apart from Jurriën Timber? But again, like Jurriën Timber,
he's a cyborg, man.
Be off right back, right? But I've not seen a player like Gabriel Jesus, who, let's be honest, we've outgrown him. Like I like him, but we've outgrown him.
Yeah.
We outgrown him like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
So
him and Zinchenko, I agree.
I'm saying, like,
I agree.
you can't be starting him these many games when he's just come back from an ACL injury. Like, that's just
Gabriel Jesus should just be used for like cup games, every cup, Carabao Cup, or like important games. Like you're expecting. I don't expect much from him anyway. So
but my issue is the fact that he's earning 250 bags, so it's going to be difficult to actually.
I think he leaves this summer.
Well, fair enough. Let's see. Okay, so let's go to the next question. And I'll start with you, Ramsey. Do you think Arsenal is ahead, behind, or exactly where they should be right now?
I think we're exactly where we should be right now. I mean, this is all we've been asking for. Like, just give Arteta the right players, like back him in the transfer market and everything. And I think unanimously we can all agree that like we have the squad now to compete on all fronts and everything.
Yeah.
So
makes sense.
I think this is where we should be. Like everybody expected us with our squad. Like this is the minimum we should be doing. I mean,
fair enough. Rory,
doing something.
Yeah, can I ask you a question, Matt? How many players are you willing to give this manager, by the way? Just out of curiosity, because he's had a billion.
Come again.
How many players are you willing to give this manager, by the way?
You
know, the guy spent £1 billion.
Well, Pep has spent £2 billion, and we're not making the same kind of statement about how many players can we give him. So I don't think the question kind of makes any sense.
No, okay.
Because the kitten is this.
But at the same time, right, he's been given players, right?
Yeah.
This is his squad, and he's not won anything. So, like, how many players are you willing to give him before?
I mean, like now, this season is the one unanimously we all agree that like the squad is complete. I mean, last season we were talking about
so yeah, the thing, we've always been missing just that one player. We've
always been missing one player. Like we'll say, like, this squad, why didn't they buy this left winger? But this season unanimously, Arsenal fans. I mean, there was a January transfer window. Red Arrow, did you complain that we needed someone?
Yeah.
Is this not the first January transfer window you've said, oh, we don't need to get anyone?
And someone even left, too. One year even left.
You were not panicked that, oh, we didn't sign anybody, but you were calm. Has it been like that for you before? Anytime?
It's been a long time, man. Yeah. So I think we have what we need.
What I'm trying to make is like unanimously as Arsenal fans, like it's like we are thinking with one brain, like, oh, this squad is tight enough now. If anything doesn't happen, Arteta doesn't have anything to stand on again.
Because last season was a mess. You went for Shesko. Shesko now decided to stay back, right? Yeah. And you said you're going to use Gabriel Jesus and Havertz for the campaign.
You went to get Sterling on loan.
Let's get that bloody Sterling, that waste man.
Do you still wish we got Sesko 80, by the way?
Never.
I'm a Shesko boy for life now.
Never. Anybody like Sesko?
Yeah. Shesko is like Havertz. Shesko that fit our system more.
Exactly. So why do we need another Havertz?
Because because you can have two of that.
Why?
It's the exact question I asked him, but he didn't answer it, bro.
Like,
why not? Shesko is a player that has the speed, has the agility, and Havertz has been unavailable. So if you have to Havertz, they can actually do the Lord's work for you if you have him.
Sesko does not have. He doesn't have goals in his
Havertz is a carbon copy of the same striker, though.
You can't have a similar type of players
because
the game can be going.
You have a system.
Something different.
Like right now, the issue you are saying, but like Gyökeres is struggling in that system. Our players had to adapt to Gyökeres, right? If you had Sheshko, you'd have blended in our system easily.
Why do you think so? Like how?
And
one, he knows how to hold up play. He's very tough for set pieces. He drops deep.
Bro, how many set piece goals?
Okay, AT, right? Do you like this system? Just out of curiosity, do you like this system?
Yeah, I'm okay with the system.
You're okay with the
it's not super. It's not super because if you remember when I had Aubameyang, right, he was cooking for me, right, and he left, and we had to change how we played.
Wait, what? When was he cooking on the right?
No, Aubameyang as in attack.
Aubameyang. He was played at left wing.
You mean on the left? You mean?
No. Initially, he was playing center forward, and before I went to the left for Lacazette.
He played at left wing back towards the end of his blooming Arsenal career.
This red arrow doesn't like red. This guy doesn't like Arteta at all. Like he's gonna kill Arteta if he catches Arteta.
Back onto my question, right? You said you're okay with this current system, AT.
Mm-hmm.
So you're okay with Saliba at right wing? You're okay with Timber playing as a false nine, basically, or striker, whatever?
No. But those are tweaks,
you're
man.
Okay
Come on.
with that, because that's part of the system.
But those are just started happening. Those are tweaks because Saka and Trossard are kind of all the way wide.
Yeah, exactly. That's part of the system.
I hold my hands up, bro.
That's part of the system, and you're okay with it.
Well, I'm first in the Premier League, right? With that system. I won my Champions League games with that system. I'm about to get to the Carabao Cup final with that system.
Because we're better suited in the Champions League because there's more spaces to exploit. So players can just float.
Yeah, but even though the Premier League has been very difficult, we're still first, bro.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean play your fullback as your number 9 in possession. That doesn't mean play Saliba at right wing. How is your centre back creating more chances?
It adds unpredictability to how we play.
I mean, I think this Rory is so funny, man. I think it's just.
But listen, like, there's no way you can like watching this team play right now. Like,
no. It's haram football. I'm not disputing that.
Bro, it's not haram.
But I'm getting results. Like last season, right? Liverpool was crap, but they won the bloody league.
The football we're playing stems from this system.
Yeah, but you're getting your results, bro. Okay, let me cut back at you. 2023, right? We are attacking, doing everything. Did you win the bloody league? No. In Europa League, we lost to Sporting CP. In the FA Cup, we lost to Man City. And we're trophyless.
Brother, we've got now the defence to play that attacking football. We've got the attacking players to play that sort of football. I'm not saying go gun-ho every single game.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying that in the big games, have a go. Don't be playing this same rigid system when you're going into a big game. Like, fans are going to games being entertained. Like, best game of the weekend, having just watched, I don't know, Wolves versus West Ham, right? Like Arsenal, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool at the weekend, 4:30. They want to be entertained. They don't want Arsenal to play for a blooming point.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
Rory, you know what? Yeah.
If Arteta can change the system, if we are basically playing the best football in the league.
But why change what is working though?
No, but you know what, Rory, you know what? I just think Arteta, just like all of us, is suffering from his own PTSD.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
he's just suffering from his own PTSD.
He has tried what you talked about before. It didn't work, and now he's doing everything he can to make sure, like.
And this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, if the guy can change his system, right, when we're playing the best football in the league, why can't he change it when we're playing arguably the worst football in the league?
Yeah, because he's getting results, man.
He's trying
but we're not getting results now, bro, are we?
Just 3 games, bro. We're still on top with 4 points.
Of everything now. I mean, So
That's
when
what
he
I'm talking about.
because everyone else is crap.
when he fails, I mean, you can only beat what's in front of you. When he
Three
fails, now then you
opportunities,
adjust.
bro.
When he fails, I think you adjust the system now. See,
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
work, but for now, it's working. So let him. When he
No,
doesn't get
no,
results,
yeah,
that's when
yeah.
he
Let him
has
cook.
failed.
Okay, so this is a very entirely question. I don't
Yeah, I
know
think
what can we improve.
We all know
answered
the
this one.
answer to this
Rory has
question.
already answered this one.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move then. Okay, next one.
Oh
Which
boy.
rival team worries you the most?
It's Pep, man. Not even a team. It's Pep himself.
Can that guy just leave already? Like, okay, quick question. Nottingham Forest does some crap. PSR 9 points. Everton 9 points. The team have been on 115 charges
For 3 years now.
for 3 years. What the hell, man?
I don't think we're
Let
ever
me-
gonna see the result of that, honestly. We ain't gonna see anything.
Like, I hate Pep Guardiola so damn much. That guy is just, I don't know, man.
Oh, I mean, he's to be honest, right? I would say he deserves the accolades he gets because trust me, there are some coaches which we all feel are that good, and even if they were given the amount of money they Pep was given, you don't think they would win as much as Pep has won.
Good
Honest.
evening. Good evening. The only man that could not win conference. I have 10 Europa Leagues with Sevilla. He came to my club. I don't understand. Man. All I said was good evening. No, that was all I said. Please, I don't know. Why you're laughing.
Good evening.
It's fine. Good evening. It's fine. Good evening, guys.
Yeah, man. No. But Man City is a well-oiled machine. No, what trips me? This is a team that lost Aguero, Riyad Mahrez, KDB, like some badass players.
The list keeps going on. The list keeps going
Silva, company.
Company.
But still, they still remain relevant. Like they basically turned us to a farmers league. Like the shit you see in France and Germany, they're happening in England because of this club.
Because of this club. So that's why hopefully we do our business this season. Hopefully we do our
and if you
business.
remember the season that your club had 98 points?
Yep.
97, I think Man City had 98.
Yeah,
97
you
or
get
something.
the man said he doesn't have energy anymore. Like the guy, he basically turned white chasing Man City. Like, come on.
I think he lost it with 97 points. He also lost it with 93 points.
God damn.
That's crazy.
No. So like, I really need Pep just to leave. Like, like let him just do a fair
but I don't
want Arteta to win one on top his head first. Let Arteta win one on his head first.
Arteta to win one on his head because if he leaves and Arteta wins, we all know what they. I mean, you know what they're about.
The narrative will certainly change. I
exactly.
agree. Rory, any comments?
You know what? I'm actually more worried about Aston Villa than Man City at the moment. That's just me.
Oh, really?
I know we beat them 4-1 at our place, but I think Villa at the moment are proposing more threat than Manchester City because Man City don't seem to be taking their opportunities. Like even against Wolves last weekend, like I watched them and fair enough, right? They buried the game in the first half.
Yeah.
But in the second half, when 2-0 psychologically is the
worst scoreline in the Premier League, man.
Yeah, 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline, especially in the Premier League. Wolves actually created a fair few opportunities, and City allowed them to get back into the game. So, listen, City have not been great, obviously. Aston Villa, there's just something about them. Obviously, their home form sticks out. Like, if they can remain unbeaten or, better, they end up winning every game at home from now until the end of the season.
Have they lost the game at home this season in the league?
Yeah, they lost to
Everton.
Everton, yeah.
2 games ago, I think.
1-0.
Yeah.
Also, Rory, I think Opta corroborated your point. Opta gave Arsenal a 4% chance. Aston Villa was second favorite to win the league in Opta's supercomputer stuff again. Then Man City were third favorite.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Yeah. Listen, I think that's why I'll probably go with Aston Villa. You know, that worries me the most. I think Man City. Obviously, in Arteta's mind, like they're going to be the biggest threats because you know we won't come out to play against Manchester City, will we? But I think from a fan's perspective, it's got to be Aston Villa because listen, if they do end up catching us at some point, and listen, I'm not writing off Man
and
City.
you also lost to Crystal Palace early in the season. That time that they were not scoring any goals.
Oh, you know what, Rory? No, I disagree with you. You know what I just remembered? This Villa lost 5 games at the start of the season. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, they didn't lose 5 games. They didn't score for, I think, 5.
They didn't score in 5 games.
Yeah,
So they were drawing all their games.
But they lost to Brentford and they lost to Crystal Palace.
Yeah,
they do 0-0 with Newcastle and Everton.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me look at the full table. I want to see how many.
Then again, if you win 11 on the bounce, then that is title. That is title form, isn't it?
Yeah, that's title.
Yeah. They tried. I agree.
Nah,
okay.
Villa can win the league this season.
I don't think they will, but I think I'm
more worried about but they will contend though. But at least I think he will make Champions League this and he won't bottle it.
Yeah, you know why I say so. You know, once you lose more than 5 games in a season, there's no way you're winning the league.
Historically, but this season could be different.
No, I think a team has won with 7 losses. Well, mind you, that man has 78 points.
Well, with Arsenal at the top, you never know. So
yeah.
Oh well.
Break all records.
I think we'll still win the league, but I don't think we'll win it comfortably. That's for sure. We'll probably end up winning it on the last day or something.
Yeah, fair enough.
I would have loved to win the league at Etihad. I would have loved to, but that's me. That's my like Arteta said, he has wild dreams. I also have wild dreams. I would have loved to win the league at Etihad, but yeah, it's fine.
Okay, that's fair. So far, what have been your player of the season? Just pick one.
Big Gabby or Rice?
Pick one.
Rice.
Okay, Chogba says Rice. Rory.
I think it's Rice now, but obviously, like around November time, I think it was Timber, but. I think, it's...
Ramsey?
Yeah, Rice.
Okay. So it's all about Rice. Okay, let's go to the next one. Which player has made the biggest leap in development this season?
Calafiori impressed me, I won't lie. Coming from last season.
I swear, man. When I saw this question, it had to be him, in my own opinion.
He really impressed me,
because if you remember,
we were criticizing him that was shit and all that.
Yes,
Miles was benching him and
he was always getting injured, yada. Yeah. Miles was playing so well, we allowed Zinchenko and Tierney go.
Yeah.
Miles was not thinking that this would be the year that he would make that position his own.
Yeah.
But Kala just hold my beer and just went on beast mode this season. So that's for me, Kala. Chop, what about you?
Well, when you put these images, it kind of almost gives that.
Yeah.
I'm not starting to think who
else, yeah?
You get me? I'll probably go with Cala as well.
Rory?
Yeah, I've got to go with Calafiori as well, to be honest with you. I was one of his critics last season. I didn't really rate him. I think he was a bit chaotic defensively, it's fair to say. Going forward, though, I didn't have a problem with him because, he would score goals. You'd find him in the centre-forward position most of the time.
Yeah. Chaos agent, man.
But I think, you know what? I reckon he's been better defensively than he has going forward this season.
Yes.
I've mentioned that before.
Yeah, like that game against Liverpool, the way he put Salah in his pocket. That was
I think
you know what? Yeah, Rory. Last season he did well offensively compared to how he did defensively last season. But this season he's done better defensively.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't get me wrong, right? It's still not perfect, right? It still gives away. It still gets booked, but I think in comparison to last season, I think he's done fairly well defensively. In all fairness, so I'll probably go with him.
Yeah. So this question was quite funny. I don't think we have. I think our attack has been crap this season. Like I saw his stats that in 70 games, what they did was they called Eze, Saka, Gyökeres, Trossard, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, and they said in 70 games they've played, they scored 10 goals in the Premier League. Their last 7 games.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean that let's just move on, please. I don't want to be depressed. Okay. I like this one.
Oh.
Who should be our first choice striker right now? Okay, so Chagba says Gyökeres.
I'm going with him, man.
I still think Gyökeres though.
Yeah.
I mean, Kai is not fully fit yet, so I won't just throw him into the firing line like that. I'll still give Gyökeres some chance.
To be honest, it's not coincidence that we have won the amount of games we won while he started.
While he's starting, yeah.
I agree. Rory, same thoughts?
Yeah, it's Gyökeres for me. As I mentioned earlier, right, it's Gyökeres and Havertz right now is what I would go with. I think he should be feeded off.
Awesome. Yeah, so which young player has impressed the most this season? Chuck?
Our young players are not that young.
Yeah, have we had any youngsters coming through this season?
This season, we haven't had any breakthrough.
Yeah, Skelly's not played a whole lot.
He's not playing.
Yeah.
That one hasn't really played.
He's out on loan.
Yeah. I don't think we can answer this question in all honesty. I think
Almond played like
2 games.
Yeah, he came on against Leeds and he came on against Liverpool, and we've not seen him since. He's injured.
Yeah, but I think he played Max Dalman. He played Port Vale.
Oh.
And he played Brighton.
Brighton.
Carabao
Cup, but now he's injured.
Yeah, he's been injured for like 2 months. Yeah. So I think right now the pressure is to win the league now. So we're not really going up with those kids anymore. Their own time will come maybe 2034 or something. Okay, this is a nice question. Has our rotation helped or hurt us so far?
I think it has helped.
Okay, Philo, first of all, have we really done a rotation this season?
Yeah,
yes, we have.
We've rotated. I mean, though some fans are still being overly critical and said we have not rotated enough, but I think we've rotated properly, in my opinion. We've done.
Yeah. Seeing Saka sit down some games, that was quite interesting.
The squad seems fresh, but I think they need to give Nogard more chance, more opportunities.
The criminally underused, man.
Yeah,
that guy is a baller.
Yeah,
so the captain of Brentford that played 196 games for them, man.
Yeah, and it's not.
I don't know about you guys. I'd start him tomorrow. I really would.
Ahead of who?
Zubi.
Definitely not ahead of Declan Rice. That's for sure. Jesus Christ!
Shut up, shop.
Yeah.
Man, Rice. Shut up, shop.
Yeah, and there's some kind of games that we should have just brought in alongside Rice. But
I was still bringing Merino instead. Like some games, just bring in this guy.
Yeah, not even saying Norgard's spectacular, right? But you know,
that experience.
Way more minutes than he currently is at the moment in the Premier League.
I agree. You know, like that Sunderland game comes to mind. When we took out Eze and brought Mosquera, that's when the game was over. Playing with 5 at the back. That entire midfield was empty and we were lofting more crosses and they don't do any protection.
Yeah, Norgard ain't mine, by the way. I haven't chosen him for the helped us the most. But.
Okay, so next one here, it says, what has been our biggest weakness?
I think it's my own is mental, psychological. I think because I mean,
one thing is so bad that it's not affecting us, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's some games. I mean, the Wolves game I talked about at the Emirates. I mean, when Wolves had that 5-minute spell where they were just passing us, like you could feel it. You could feel the nerves at the Emirates. All the fans, like all of us, we were scared. You could feel the tension in the stadium. Like then after a while, the goal just came in and it was like, oh fuck it, we expected it. Like it happened against Aston Villa at Villa Park. There was a spell that Villa were just busting us, knocking the ball. It happened against Man U. Yeah. Sometimes we just switch off and the players don't know what to do again. So I think it's mental, and even Arteta can't even fix that. When it's happening, Arteta doesn't know what to do to fix it at that moment.
Yeah, okay, so speaking of Man U, those 4 subs, was it panicking or was it tactical genius?
I mean,
I'm not sure it was panicking.
I won't say panic, but a bit of both. Like something is not working, and we're losing. We have to do something. So I mean,
4 players.
I mean,
bro.
I would probably have done the same thing.
Yeah, the 4 players is to like you are bringing one player for another player. It means one position might lack that someone was covering. So like he was just like plugging all the gaps at the same time.
But it happened because the blackboard that we have got to Queen, where is the world? That where Rice used to be, and the transition actually killed us. It worked in the sense that Merino came and scored because he's among the 4 subs. Yes, I agree for that. But at the same time, it had the downsides. So, Rory, what now the biggest weakness to you?
Well, I think the obvious weakness has been obviously mentality, and our inability to basically get over the line in big games where, you know, the crunch time kicks in. We don't really deliver. But I think if we're basing it off like in-game analysis, it'd probably be the fact we're conceding far too many long shots. I think, you know, may have mentioned it on my show on Monday, you know, can't remember, but I think we're just conceding way too many long shots. I think the thing is, players are just taking, whether that's because they've got an insane shot on them, or they've got confidence, or it's just Arsenal failing to close them down. I think if we're speaking on, you know, in-game analysis, it's obviously, you know, the fact we are conceding far too many goals from outside the box.
Sorry.
But in general, it's got to be mentality.
I think the Man U game was just. I think the Man U game was a one-off. I mean,
no, it wasn't because the Inter goal was also outside the box.
I'm talking about the shots from
outside the box. To be fair, bro.
No, Inter was outside the box as well now.
Yeah. Okay. What other games?
That was outside the box.
What other games? What other games? Okay. What other games do you concede shots from outside?
Inter.
What other games? The Man U Inter. What other games?
Okay, just 1 second. I think I can do some.
I don't think we concede an insane amount from outside though. Do we?
We conceded against Liverpool from outside the box.
Bournemouth, Kubi Junior.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That was a nasty shot, man.
Fair enough, but I don't think that's an Arsenal problem of considering.
Tottenham, Richarlison.
Yeah,
from like 10,000 yards.
I mean, those ones are contextual, bro. I mean,
you asked a question and I'm giving you back to back.
No. Those ones are contextual now. Like, I mean, like, I don't think it's an Arsenal problem. You understand? Like, if we're talking of the problems we have, I don't think, like, considering.
So what's the line?
I think, yeah, I mentioned that. I think, you know what? Some of the goals you can kind of look at and go, fair, you can't really do a whole lot about that. And listen, I hear it, but at the same time, right? How many times has Raya been beaten off his line? Just saying. So that is something that we can solve, by the way. Not having our goalkeeper playing at centre back, because that's where he is all the time.
Yeah, I think that has to do with risk and reward, because I mean, Raya playing as a
against Nottingham, he helped us.
Like a super keeper, he helps us a lot.
Against Nottingham, we were almost by those passes.
Out of possession, like, it's horrendous to watch, by the way. Seeing your goalkeeper trying to track back, like, it's nice.
Because then again, if you remember Arsenal Bayern Munich, when I knew I wanted to do that, Martinelli just.
Yeah, I think it helps us like an extra player when in the build up sometimes, like. So when you are being pressed, you see him move over to like close to the right back side so that it will open a channel so that you can.
But all it is an intelligent player too.
Yeah, it does help him.
But at the same time, right?
Having an extra
goalkeeper, just stay in your net. Just stay in your goalkeeper.
Okay, next one. Which position still needs upgrading in the summer window?
Left wing.
Left wing? Yeah. Because I think my sell throws are this summer, yeah?
Yeah, I think.
But I think if we sell Jesus, let's buy Alvarez. I need that boy in my life, man.
Enigma, you've taken the words right out of my mouth.
I need that boy in my life.
I was going to say left wing and a new striker, because if Jesus leaves, we need a finish, like a finisher.
And he has done it at Man City already.
We have one in Gyökeres though.
Yeah, but
No,
we
like
still need some depth.
it's a different profile though.
We need a
Alvarez
different
it's a different
profile of a finisher.
So he can even come. He can even come off the left wing too. And
Yeah,
Atletico he plays like a creative.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's like a
but we have
creative.
that with Jesus, don't we?
No,
So
Jesus is
Yeah,
going.
but
He's going.
no, he
No,
has
I'm
to
saying
leave
next
now.
season.
Jesus is going
I
this
get
summer.
that, but that didn't work when we had Jesus.
No, Jesus is going this
Like,
summer, man.
it worked for like 5 months, and then he came back
Yeah,
in. And,
Yeah, that's when he had that injury. Yeah.
Jesus
So
has
this
tried.
is actually a very interesting question. I don't think we have done well in big games.
I think we're worse in big games this season than
This season
previous
compared
years.
to the previous
Yeah,
3
yeah,
years.
I know there was the whole record of we have not lost a big game in
Yeah,
2013,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah. I think it actually got to our heads.
Yeah.
Can you
In
imagine
big games,
we have played three big games at the Emirates, we have not won any.
Man City was
I don't count
1-1.
I don't count Spurs as a big game,
It's
sorry.
Man U a big game.
We played based on rivalry level. Man
Yeah.
U, Man City, Liverpool, we didn't win any. That's
Oh, yeah,
unprecedented, man.
All draws,
Like
Yeah,
and
we
they
draws
have
and
lost.
loss.
And they lost. Yeah.
So
I agree.
I'm just hoping we flipped it like the previous 3 seasons where we are doing very well against the big team.
Yeah,
We
but
never won.
Bayern Munich was a
That
big
killed
game
us.
though
And
that we
this
won
season
at
now,
home.
and this
That was
season
a
now
very
we're
good game.
talking about the league. We're talking about the league.
Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah.
about the league. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
hope we flipped it like this is even if we don't do well against the big teams, we'll get our points from the small teams. I'm just hoping because I don't like the record of dropping points anyhow against the big teams now.
This one, I don't think we've really had partnership because of the injury issues. Yeah, so I think we'll skip this question. So let's go to the next one. Okay. So what moments so far made you think, yeah, this team is serious? I think to the Newcastle game.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Newcastle game. Yeah, you know we're saying we have to
Are
win
we
that game
talking
if
the
we're
Premier
serious.
League or just in all competitions?
And
I will
all
go with the
competitions.
Bayern game.
Yeah, in all
Okay, all
competitions.
competitions, Bayern.
I said Bayern Munich initially.
Yeah, Bayern.
I'll
If it's
go with
all
the Bayern
competitions,
game.
Bayern.
Yeah,
That's when I
because
thought, this team is definitely
because
serious.
the record that Bayern
they
have
were
made to our
unbeaten.
home.
They were
Yeah.
unbeaten and they were on a high. And
In
we
fact,
brought them
probably
down.
Atletico Madrid actually when we beat them 4-0.
Yeah.
Atletico.
It was
If
either
it was
Atletico or Bayern Munich. It's got to be one of the Champions
One
League
of
games
them,
where I looked
yeah.
at this team.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll go with the Bayern.
After the Bayern Munich game, I think that respect for us went up because
Yeah.
we're like,
Yeah.
okay,
It was
yeah,
like,
you guys,
okay,
but
everyone's kind of- Like,
and
at
we will be
the
so
point,
much.
at the point when we played Bayern, we were on a roll in the league. They were on a roll in their league, so it was like two titans coming together. Who was going to come on top? So
an unstoppable force and an immovable object. Yeah,
objects, exactly.
Awesome,
I remember the build up to that game. Everybody was talking
I agree.
intense.
But guys, if that game was at the Allianz Arena, do you think would have felt the same?
No, I don't think we'll have won there.
No, we would have.
Are you sure?
We would have. Look at what we did at San Siro. Did you expect us to win the
No,
game?
but the last time you went to Allianz Arena, you got your ass handed to you. No?
See, even in that,
No,
even
we
in the
lost the
Bayern
game. We lost the game by a goal. What are you talking about? It's not
No,
like
you lost. And we didn't play
game-
shit that day now.
the last game we played in Allianz Arena.
We're school that day now, weren't we?
1-0, we lost
Yeah.
1-0, yeah.
We
Yeah.
lost 1-0. We
The
weren't really
quarterfinal.
schooled. We just didn't have a finisher in that game.
No, yeah. The team was not this mentally ready. We're not this solid.
weren't the way we are then.
Okay, this is the next one.
Normally it's Zubimendi, but this is latest gaff just made everybody just
You know what? Yeah, I want to go with Mosquera on this one.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, but I think it should be Mendy, right? Because Mosquera has just had a handful of games. He has not had that constant run out to.
When you say handful, the reason he has had that handful is because we've had.
He has beasts in front of him, sure. Yeah.
Exactly. He got injured.
Yeah, he also got injured.
Was that Mosquera?
Against Bayern Munich now.
And another thing is, past seasons when we have not had Saliba or Gabriel, how well have we done in games? Do you get me? But Mosquera has come in and he's just taking like a duck to water in our team. Bad,
Yeah, I agree.
bad the Newcastle, the ball he put for a corner kick that led to their goal in Newcastle. I have
No,
to
but then
really
again, if you think about that debut at Anfield, you were not expecting to play. But you see how he
exactly.
He
just
did
Yeah.
well.
No, if remember, we as fans, when we saw the lineup, there was no Saliba. We were all, oh my goodness.
No,
And
Saliba started
no, he played. He
started the
played
Liverpool game and
5 minutes.
injured after 2 minutes, I think.
after 2 minutes he got injured, we're like, oh shit, and the
And the
guy
guy
came
just
in
came
and
and just
he just
very, very
he's done
head
the
of
mean,
flesh,
business.
man.
I mean, about Zubimendi, right? Like, I think, listen, obviously he's been outside in the summer so far, but
Yeah.
I don't think he's been as good as most people are making him out to be. He's been good, but I don't think he's been like top tier or anything.
He's probably been I'll rate him as a 6.5, not even a 7. He's still I feel like he's still got layers
I'll
to
probably
his
say
game.
7,
Yeah. My main
to
issue is the fact that there's some games he gets bullied in. Like
Like that
You
Chelsea
know,
game, that
I do
unnecessary
think
yellow.
he's still upgradable, though. I really do.
You think he's what?
I think
upgradable
Zubimendi is upgradable.
to who? For
I
that
mean,
position.
I'm looking at, it's not going to happen, but Bruno Guimaraes at Newcastle.
Ooh, Bruno G, that guy's a
I'm
monster,
saying that,
man.
I'm talking about as an upgrade. I think
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
definitely
yeah, yeah.
upgradable. And for me, his spot in the team is definitely not safe. But I've got to give him credit. Like, it's his first season in the Premier League, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
But then again, there are actually games we can play Rice as a 6 and just use 2 8s. Although we haven't really had a chance to really do that.
I think we tried it against West Ham initially.
Yeah, but
before
Odegaard got injured.
but
Yeah,
we were suffering. Like even that was a small game, and yet
I think
he
we saw the
felt
best
I
of
didn't feel safe.
I'll say this now. I think we saw the best of him when Odegaard wasn't playing as the 10, to be honest.
Yeah, because he actually came in and changed that game.
Yeah,
It was
when
something
he
that
came in,
was sold
when he
Odegaard.
came in,
Yeah.
changed that game. I was not. I wasn't at ease when we played Rice and Eze and Odegaard. I mean,
Okay.
it was like
So
tourist.
two more questions to go. What has been our best performance this season?
I think we've answered this
Yeah,
before.
I was spoken about it.
Yeah.
And final question. What's performance?
That's it. This one. I mean, nothing beats this, man.
As a United one, as a United game. Man.
Nothing beats this.
Losing to Man U was terrible, bro.
You know what? I'm going to say one of the Liverpool games, to be honest.
Which one?
I think I actually
The one
don't
at
know,
home?
to be honest.
The Emirates.
Yeah.
The one in Emirates.
The one at home. The thing is, when we went to Anfield, right, we set up so like blooming negatively, didn't we? 3 holding midfielders.
Yeah.
3 holding midfielders. We didn't even try to win that game. We gave them far too much respect, and we got punished for it.
Yeah, and it was worse with the fact that they didn't struggled against Bournemouth and Newcastle. So you actually get go at them if you really had the intention of doing it.
When we played them at our place, they were missing 3 of their attackers.
They didn't have a striker.
They didn't even have a shot on target that game. So I'll probably say that game, but it could easily be Anfield.
Yeah.
No, the Man U own, no game has hurt me like this Man U own, because you know why? You know some games you're just going like, we're gonna win this game. If at all we don't win this game, okay, we'll be disappointed with the draw if we don't win. We'll be disappointed. I did not see a loss coming.
I did not see a
loss coming. I mean, my stream
especially after we had that late equalizer.
My stream was very slow, so as we equalized, I was just buzzing on the group. I just saw someone just type fuck. I'm like, fuck, what's fuck? Like nobody was replying yet. I'm like, what's fuck? Someone just said 2-3. Yeah. It was like the fourth quarter, man. But I'm like, I just scored. How is it 2-3?
I think I actually punched a wall when that goal went in.
First. I deleted my Twitter, then all my group, I just locked all my group so that I don't see anything on. My friends were calling me, I just cut all the calls and just
all the United fans that I haven't spoken to in ages.
Bro,
all of them seem
one of
to
the
have
worst days
remembered me. Yeah, I'll go with the United game because I really, really, really wanted us to have 100% record this season at home. I really, just for that.
So right now, only Sunderland are unbeaten at home. Sunder flipping land. Are
You
you
see what I'm
kidding me,
talking?
bro?
You see what I'm talking about?
And guess what? Sunderland almost lost that record. They're playing against us, and they collected in 94th minute to keep that record intact.
And now but we made. Oh, anyways, let's deal with Leeds first. I don't get ahead of myself.
Yeah, of course. Farouk is the man. If I say the game was too sweet, then we're going to block you, bro. We're going to block you. All right, man, guys. This has been awesome. This has been awesome. Thanks for coming to tonight's channel. Let's just talk about our plans for future weeks. So, Rory, Red RD, what's going to happen in the next couple of days?
Yeah, so obviously Saturday, tomorrow will be a match reaction. Hopefully, no masks this time. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, guys. Was
that what you did?
No. So I will send you guys the link.
What's that?
When I featured Rory on the stream after the Man U game, he changed his name to Andy, and he wore a max like that guy in Hollow Man. Wait, let me see if I think I have a screenshot of that.
You know who I just thought about now? Saeed. You know Saeed from United fans. Saeed. Start calling his. At some point he changed his name to Jamal because of how much.
Andy's actually my middle name, so I didn't want to be called Rory, and I also didn't want to be part of the Davis household no more. It felt like after that game, so I just wanted to change my name to my middle name. Just call me that instead for at least 24 hours. Anyway, but yeah, Leeds match reaction, and then obviously next week on Monday will be.
Nice tip, guy. Calm down.
Will be obviously my podcast did it. Hopefully we'll be speaking on a win this time because it feels like ages the last time we spoke on a win.
The one we won in the league. Have we won this 2026 in the league? I guess
I think that's actually the same jumper I'm currently wearing at the moment.
No, yeah. He was like that guy in Hollow Man. It was so dope, man. Like, I know the worst part. Rory actually called us to his own channel, yeah? I know when the channel starts, he has like a countdown and stuff. When we were in the lobby about to start the stream, Rory was looking like this, just chasing. As soon as the countdown came up, we just saw this. Everybody
the big reveal.
Oh my days. And he had
panelists actually kept a straight face, by the way. Most of them actually kept a straight face. I don't know how. How did it actually get a straight face?
It was
there'll be a podcast on Monday, and that's about it, really. I appreciate having me on, by the way, to you again, and big up the rest of the panel as well. Nice
awesome. So Chobaz and Ramsey, the Arsenal exchange, how's that panning out so far?
Baby steps, I guess.
We're still coming up.
Yeah,
baby
of course.
Steps,
We'll be able to all cook together.
All right,
guys, man. So, of course, our OGs on the chat, Farouk and Co.
Big ups to them.
Farouk and Co in the comments. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much. And we'll see you guys in the next stream. Till then, man, come on, you Gooners. Woo.
Take care. Good night.